Right, how's it going, guys? It's here with the Elite Project. So today I'm going to be bringing you my review of this, the iPad Air 2. So without further ado, let's get into this. So in this video I'm going to cover what's good about the iPad Air 2, what's bad about it, and my overall impressions. Please note this review reflects my opinions on the iPad Air 2, and your opinions on the iPad may differ. So let's go. So kicking things off, let's start with the good things. The Retina display on it looks absolutely amazing. I know you can't see it on camera, but in person the Retina display is absolutely amazing. It's got Touch ID, which is a lot convenient for me instead of having to type a password in. I can just because it's not working. There we go. Let's try that again. There you go. It works, and it's got many apps on the iPad that compared to Android. So also it's 9.7 inches, so it's good if you're watching films on it. It's awesome for watching Netflix. I love watching Netflix when I'm in bed. If I don't have TV on, I can just pull out my iPad and use it to watch Netflix. And it's got I know it's only got 2 GB of RAM compared to some phones and tablets which have got way more than that, but because the OS is made by Apple itself and it's optimised specifically for their devices, so whether that be iPhone or iPad. It's got 8 megapixel camera, which is pretty good. It's the same as the iPhone. The only problem is it doesn't have image stabilization like the iPhone does. It's got a 720p FaceTime camera, so if you're into your Skype calling, you're FaceTiming with your friends and family, they got it covered there with the FaceTime camera. They also got an app that's on the iPad, and it's also on Mac, which is Photo Booth, which is a photo taking software where you can like edit you can change the different filters. So look, there you got normal, twirl. You can do funny things with it. That's pretty fun to play around with. You can also make phone calls off it, so that's pretty cool. You can make phone calls off the tablet if you have an iPhone. You can connect your iPhone to it, or if you have the 4G version, like which I have here, which is on the back. You can see on the back it's got the. You can't really see it, but it's got the. I'll take it out of the case and show you guys. It's got that. It's got the antenna band for the 4G signal. This is the 128GB version, which I recommend you guys get either this one or the 64GB. I've had the previous iPad Air with 16GB of capacity, and that was not enough at all. I found myself running out of space very quickly on the original iPad Air. So it's just 64GB or above. They don't do anything 32GB. The colour I got is the space grey version, but they have it in gold and also the standard silver. So it's the same. It's same as the iPhone 6 and 5S. Same colour variants. You've also got just the smoothness of the OS, which is OS 8.3 on mine, which is very fast and fluid. I know it's only got 2GB of RAM, but the operating system's optimised for it very well by Apple. So you also can watch a lot of videos on it on the Retina display, which is 2560 by 1440, I believe, which is Retina display. So it looks amazing when you're watching videos back on it. You can also take videos on it in full 1080p. It's only 30 frames per second, not 60, which pretty a bit more of a letdown, but it's still capable of taking video quite easy. I'll show you a quick video test of the iPad in the next bit of this video, and also show you an image quality test of the FaceTime camera. So that's it for the good parts. Bad parts that I say about this iPad, don't really have any good parts. could be a bit smaller. I found myself having to use it two-handed, so it's good size, but I quite like the iPad Mini, but the iPad Mini 3 is just too small. Maybe one in between, and like 8 inches or just above 8 inches. But if Apple release the iPad Pro, I don't think I'll be getting it, because it's basically just using a MacBook in your bag, and there's no point doing that. It's supposed to be a tablet, it's supposed to be like portable. I know laptop's portable, we have to put it down on the desk. I don't want to be holding a giant sized iPad in my hands all the time. So, and what else could I say about it? I like more customization, like an Android tablet. I know you're going to say why it's getting an Android tablet, but I have a lot of Apple products, and I went into the Apple ecosystem with the iPhone, iMac, and iPad. But I wish you could have more customization options, but you can't, so I've got to live with that. What else can I say about it? Not really much else that I can say about it. If you're looking for a new tablet and you've got a bit of spare cash and you like Apple like I do, and you have iPhone or Mac, I suggest the iPad's a great option for you, especially if you're like a college student, you like taking notes, and then you also want something you can play games on and watch videos on and take photos. It's absolutely an amazing tablet for doing that. One of the best on the market that you can purchase. The price of them are a bit high compared to Android tablets, but some of the Windows tablets are overpriced as well, like the Surface 3. It's just as expensive as the iPad. This iPad costs, well, it's on contract, but if I bought this tablet outright, it'd be costing me about £679 here in the UK, because it is the 128GB one, but I'm planning on keeping this for the next 2 years. So I needed the capacitor, because I said before I had the 16GB one, which was not enough at all. So if you guys are going to get one, get at least a 64GB one, because I found 16GB it's not really going to hold much. So that's it for now, guys. That's been my review of the iPad Air 2 in space grey, the 128GB version. So as I said, I will leave an image quality test for the FaceTime camera and also the rear camera. So for now, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. How's it going, guys? It's the Elite Project bringing you a camera test of the rear facing camera. This camera is full 1080p, 30 frames a second. So as you can see, the quality is quite good, and also the audio is being recorded through the iPad, so you guys can get an impression on what the iPad's like. So there you go, guys. That is the test of the iPad Air 2 rear facing camera. Okay, bye. How's it going, guys? It's the Elite Project with the FaceTime test. So as you can see, this is the quality of the FaceTime camera. It is 720p, which is still HD, and that's not 1080p, but hopefully Apple can improve that on the next iPad, which hopefully will be the iPad Pro, but I won't be picking that up because I find the iPad Air 2 to be quite big, and I don't want another big tablet, because it's rumoured to be around the 13-inch, between 12 and 13-inch mark, so I don't want to be carrying a giant iPad around me. So this is the test of the FaceTime camera. I'm also recording audio through this, so you can get an impression of what it looks like and how it sounds. Okay,